What's up, guys? Dill here, bringing you episode number 4 of the Mooncast. Today we're just going to talk about One Piece chapter 931. Half the chapter was, three-fourths of the chapter was good, but at the end of the chapter, when Big Mom suffered amnesia, that is the biggest fucking punch in the face you can give me as a One Piece fan. Giving a traditional anime trope, a traditional, it's just an ass pull, man. It's just they're setting her up as a plot device, and it's disgusting. She was built up so fucking badass and so strong. She's one of the 4 strongest pirates in the world. One Piece has been going on for 20 years. Like, these Yonko have been hyped up so fucking much. And to just use her as a plot device to help take down Kaido is disgusting. There's not one thing I can't think of a single thing that would... There's literally nothing that would justify this happening at all. To run through what could happen and why she could have lost her memory. Pudding could have took her memory. Like, she could have manipulated her memory, because we know she can do that being from the Third Eye Clan. It could have something to do with her hitting her head, I guess. So that'd be 2. I have a little theory. Well, okay, 3, it could be like because of the seawater, because she's a devil fruit user. Just, I don't know what, that's never happened before, but just some weakness to the seawater. I have this theory, and I don't think that this is true, but it's just like something I thought about. Like, I'm not leaning towards this or anything, but it's just a thought I have. Could it be because she put so much of her soul into Zeus and Prometheus, and like now she doesn't have Zeus anymore, and it's like such a big portion of her soul that takes like some of your memory or some of your, I don't know, some of your power, some of your memory. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not saying that's what happened at all. It's just a thought. But it's just pathetic, man. And here's another thing, like, Oda, you saw the backlash from Whole Cake Island. You saw the backlash, so why would you take characters from Whole Cake Island? Wano's geared up, and I keep saying this over and over again, Wano will be the best arc in One Piece of all time. Like, I truly believe that. It will at least be for me. It's already becoming my favorite arc. But why would you take Big Mom and put her into this arc in such a controversial way that would piss fans off? Because everybody in the One Piece community was just done with Whole Cake Island. Like, literally, Big Mom's arc, they weren't fucking with it at all. So why would you take her and put her into Wano and let her ruin that too? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just not necessary. Like, it's not necessary at all. Like, just, you should have had her just fight Kaido on her own accord. Not have Chopper tell her that she's, like, for instance, the Straw Hats, and, you know, oh, Sanji baked you a cake. You remember Sanji baking you a cake? I need this next chapter to come soon. Like, I can't take this, man. It sucks. It sucks that... Because it's kind of like... It's kind of like, what, is this written for 8-year-olds? Like, is One Piece for 8-year-olds? Like, some bullshit pool like that? Like, a whole Big Mom, one of the toughest pirates of all time, lost her memory. You know, she has skin that's, like, bulletproof. You can't cut it. If you would try to cut Big Mom, it would hurt your tool. It would hurt your sword. It would, like, you could take anything to Big Mom and it would destroy it, because her skin is that thick and strong. And she somehow suffered some kind of head injury, or it's probably somebody's ability. It's probably like Pudding, or I don't even know who else it could be, but something fishy has happened. But I still don't like it, no matter what the reasoning is. It's just fucking bullshit, man. This arc was gearing up to be flawless. This arc was gearing up to be fucking flawless. And then, of course, you know, Just a bunch of ass pools, man. Just like this. The feeling I got when I saw that was the feeling that I got when Luffy was landing punches on Kaido. I was like, why do I even read this story? Like literally, why do I read this fucking story? If, and that's hyperbole because y'all know I love One Piece. But literally, the same thing if Luffy would have been able to walk all over Kaido, if Big Mom is going to join the Straw Hats. Like, what is the point of all this build up and all of this masterful fucking intricate story weaving and all the suspense and just years of wondering and speculating what's going to happen? Like, if you're just going to pull off like cheap anime shonen type shit, it just ruins it for me. It really does. I mean, I know it's just one thing, but this is a major fucking thing. Like, this is a character that has been built up for a long fucking time. Looked badass in Whole Cake. So why would you bring the whole cake into Wano? I don't get it. Like, I get bringing Big Mom into it and shit, but like, the chapter was going so fucking good too. The chapter was ecstasy before this. Like, Sanji's raid suit is so fucking badass. He can go invisible. Just like, oh my god. And the chapter was perfect. Like, it was so fucking hype. Seeing Sanji in his raid suit, how fucking badass he looks in that raid suit. I thought it was going to be yellow, honestly. It ended up being black, and it's 10 times better than what I ever thought it could be. It's fucking... Just why? Why would you have to ruin it like that? But no, I'm hyped for the raid suit. It looks like Sanji's going to be strong as fuck with it. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know how I just don't know how invisibility is going to work in this universe with all the observation hockey. Like, Shiryu of the Rain now has Absalom's clear fruit so he can go invisible, and Sanji can go invisible now, but what does that do for them if everybody in this part of the world has observation hockey? For Shiryu, I'm thinking that maybe if he awakens it, he can hide his presence, even to observation hockey users, and then it would be up to people that can see into the future to see, like, him hitting them. That would be my guess. I haven't seen it in a lot of places, but I think that's how it's going to work. And I could see maybe if there is some kind of way to cloak you, like to cloak yourself from observation hockey, like maybe you could learn how to cloak yourself from observation hockey. That's going to come next. And like, it would be like when you attack. Like, the second that you have attack or you have the intent to attack somebody, it would blow your cover. But you could just, like, hide yourself from other people's observation hockeys until you go to have the intent to attack them. And then you could, like, sense their intent or their emotion. I don't know. That's just me rambling. But if for the clear fruit or Sanji's invisibility to be useful at all, that would have to be the case. Like, there would have to be some way to hide yourself from high-level observation hockey users or just regular observation hockey users. So I think that Shiryu will awaken his clear fruit to the point that if you have observation hockey, you still can't see him, but if you have future seeing observation hockey, then you would see him hitting you, you'd see him killing you or stabbing you, so you could, like, fight him like that. So that's... And there's going to be plenty of people that can see into the future, like end game of One Piece, so I could definitely see that. I wonder if that was Robin. Like, let me rephrase it. I wonder if that was Robin or Robin, like a clone of Robin that got caught by the ninjas. The ninjas look pretty badass. I could see them. I could see them joining our side. Honestly, I don't know though. Like, look like super interesting characters. But I wonder if Robin made a clone of herself with her fruit. I don't know. It was probably her, but that's just a thought because she can make clones of herself. Yeah, man, the chapter pre Big Mom, 10 out of 10. Like 10 out of 10. And maybe you guys can, maybe if anyone cares to comment me, okay, King, it was also a shot to the entire Big Mom pirate crew when King just nonchalantly hit their fucking boat off the waterfall. So here's my question. Okay, Wano, to get to Wano, there's huge storms, there's huge natural disasters, just an ocean of like storms that you have to get through. And then once you get through it, there's this waterfall. Like Wano's up here, and there's this huge fucking waterfall, like huge waterfall. And in order to get to Wano, you have to go up the waterfall, okay? By tying your ship to the koi fish that swim up it. You have to figure that out. They figured it out. They tied themselves onto the koi fish. Big Mom's pirate crew was coming up full steam ahead. King, they get to like the top. King knocks them off. Big Mom's falling and goes down into the water, okay? This is confusing. She ends up on the beach. Like she's up here on a beach passed out. So if she was knocked off the waterfall to the bottom of the waterfall to the bottom of the ocean, how did she wash up onto the shore if she fell down the waterfall? I hope I'm not being too confusing, but basically what I'm saying is they got to the top of the waterfall, King knocked them to the bottom of the waterfall. Big Mom got knocked off the ship, was drowning in the water or whatever, but then she washes up on a beach that's in Wano on top of the waterfall. I think I'm missing something because I haven't seen anybody question this, but it just doesn't make any sense to me, like at all. And I might be misunderstanding the geography, but I don't think I am, honestly. I really don't think I am. So, I'm gonna look more into that. I probably should have done that before this video, but I just didn't think about it. And that is something I've been wondering about. Like, how in the fuck did she get up there? I hope this is just short-lived, guys. I hope this is extremely fucking short-lived with the whole Big Mom, you know, her amnesia shit. Because when she runs into her crewmates, who, I mean, they shouldn't be in Wano, but who, in God, who fucking knows? Like, they're gonna remind her. I don't know. If this is used long term, if Big Mom is just fighting on the Straw Hat Alliance's side, it would just be so fucking cheesy. Why not just have all 4 emperors go to Wano? Just have all 4 emperors go to Wano, and then they just all 4 duke it out on their own sides. That is enough. Like, Oda should have just did it to where they were fighting each other. Like, even if she's gonna fight Kaido, just have her fight Kaido, but about Luffy, because the reason she came to Wano was to get Luffy, to track Luffy down. Why fucking not just have them fight over that? Why do you have to put them on the Straw Hat side? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, by her fighting Kaido, it doesn't matter if she's on Luffy's side or not. If she's on the Straw Hat side or not, she's still fighting Kaido. Like, that's still useful as fuck. There's something going on here. There's absolutely something weird going. Oda's gonna do some obscure way to explain this, some really fucking weird justification for all this, and I'm about done with the bullshit. I'm about done with it. Cause One Piece is really over the top. It's really weird. Like, I get that. Like, nothing will ever make me stop fucking with One Piece, ever. Like, One Piece is amazing, but when you're so invested in a series like this, and you just see just typical shonen, like, just cheesy ass shit, it just sucks. It takes away from the value of the story. It is still a story. So I hope that's, like, Oda somehow does this in a way that's not going to piss me off. Big Mom's OP as shit. Like, I want her in Wano. I just don't want her with Amnesia on the Straw Hat side. Like, that's a given. That's a fucking given. If you're okay with this, it's whatever. But, like, if you're not okay with this, like, trust me, I'm with you. Like, I'm with you on. I've seen outrage about this. I've seen people be like, don't overreact. It's like, motherfuckers, do you realize how long ago, like at the beginning of the new world, Big Mom like was starting to get foreshadowed and shit. It was even it was probably it was before that. I'm saying it just sucks, man. She's been built up so long, and then in Whole Cake Island, like as much as people, I liked Whole Cake Island. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I enjoyed it. I know most of the community didn't. I liked it. It wasn't perfect. Sanji didn't get enough hype. Um, and Big Mom looked badass as fuck in Whole Cake Island. I just don't see why you would do this to her character. Like she's save her for Elbaf, have her fight fucking Kaido head on. It's redonkulous. It's goddamn redonkulous. But the raid suit, like getting Sanji in a fight, a real fucking fight, like he's fighting somebody. He's fighting somebody with an ancient Zoan. Like at least Sanji's getting a good fight. Like I said, 3/4 of this chapter was perfect. 10 out of 10 for the first 3/4 of this chapter. 0 out of 10 for the last part of this chapter. I just can't. We're gonna get tropes. We're gonna get tropes all day long. We're gonna get over the top shit. You know. It's just like Jesus Christ. This. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. This just makes you fear for people like Shanks or Dragon that haven't even been revealed yet, and just how Oda is gonna want to try to weirdly use them in the. It's awful. I hope that we get the conclusion of the Sanji page 1 fight next chapter. Not that I want it to end, but like I just want to. I want to see more of it. Like I want to see the ending of it, and I believe Law, Usopp, and Frankie. I believe Law, Usopp, and Frankie are going to the same town right now that Zoro's at. So reuniting them, very necessary. Luffy, what is going on with Luffy? He probably has not been broken out yet. Like, I don't think that it would pan away from that. He's still fucking training in the prison. I wonder who the person in the other cell is. Probably one of the samurai? I really liked, from what I love, Soba Mask reminds me of Soga King, and I love Soga King. Like I love Usopp's like alternate personality Soga King. I think it's funny as fuck. I think Soba Mask that fucking cracked me up. I love how he has like those boosters on his feet, like Ida from My Hero. The suit's fucking awesome. It's gonna make him so much stronger. And then I love how Usopp and Frank. He said Usopp and Frankie. He's gonna have them upgrade it. Like Jesus Christ, he's probably gonna have some crazy fucking fire manipulation. Like some fucking insane fire manipulation, and some. I can't even think of the other shit he might have. It's just gonna. Sanji is. I love fucking Sanji. Like everyone says. I wouldn't say everyone says, but usually in the One Piece community, it's like you're a Zoro fanboy, you're a Sanji fanboy, and there's like this back and forth. Like I like them both, like probably equally. Like I fucking love Sanji. He's a badass. He's a boss. I also can't wait to see what Zoro is gonna bring us soon. I hope he gets a fight. Everyone thinks he's gonna fight King. I think so too, but it was also foreshadowed in Zoe. He said he wanted to fight Jack. I think that what if we have Zoro run through Jack first and then King? I think that, and then you could just have Zoro looking impressive as fuck fighting Jack. You could have him show off like his new skills and shit. Maybe not his ability or anything in his eye, but you could just have him look like a total badass, and it would also make him stronger, like a Zenkai boost, like Luffy fighting Dogtooth. So he could fight Jack, and then mid to end Wano, he fights King. I think that would be a good way to do it, because it's already foreshadowed that Zoro's gonna fight Jack, and like it's got kind of got thrown to the side because a lot of people were like thought that Jack isn't that strong and stuff, and he's not going to be as strong as King and Queen, but he's still someone that Zoro could warm up on in a sense, and I think that would be badass as shit to see them both because I like Jack a lot. Like I like his fruit. He's fucking badass. I think he gets the same bad rap as Judge, where they both in like a single instance like weren't portrayed like how they were hyped up to be. So everyone's like, oh no, they're weak as shit. But I think Judge and Jack are a lot stronger than people think. I really do. So I'd like to see Zoro run through Jack. I'd like to see fucking as far as the fights go, I would not enjoy at all. Like everyone says all the Supernova versus Kaido, that would be a gangbang. I would not fucking like that at all. I would like all the Supernova against the Beast Pirate crew. I would like to see like I would like to see Luffy, maybe see Luffy, Law, and Kid against Kaido, okay? That would make sense. It would be a flashback to Sabaody. That would be perfect. So this is how I want it to be set up. We'll go Kaido versus Luffy, Kid, and Law. And then Zoro versus King, okay? Maybe... Okay, Zoro versus King, Sanji versus Queen, and maybe give both of them a weaker supernova, like a Pooh or I don't know, Hawkins, X-Drake. Give them just like, because I don't want Zoro's fight to be a 2-on-1. That's the thing. I think that either Sanji or another one of the Straw Hats, like maybe Usopp, Chopper. I think that like let's say Jinbei and Sanji versus like Queen or Jack. Like I just see Jinbei fighting with someone else. I just see some 2-on-1s for the Straw Hats that'll still help them like get stronger, but they're obviously not in a position yet to take down high level fucking people outside of the monster trio. Like I think that there's a good chance Sanji might fight Queen by himself, and Zoro will fight King by himself, but I just see this being like a bunch of people fighting people everywhere. Like I see it like all coming down at once. Not to mention all the Sulong transformations. But yeah, okay, so Kaido versus Luffy, Kid, Law. Zoro versus King in a straight 1v1. Sanji versus Queen. Jinbei and Usopp versus Jack. That would be really interesting. Jinbei would be taking Jack straight on. He'd just be taking him head on, while Usopp like tries to like take shots at him, like from a coordinated perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a very, very, very good combination for a 2-on-1. Jinbei and Usopp. Jinbei taking the bulk of the physical attacks, and then Usopp like sniping, trying to get in like finishing blows or just like any kind of critical points. And then the Straw Hat Alliance is gonna have to swing through and take like the Beast Pirates on. I can just see the all the Straw Hat Alliance that has been gathered fighting against all the Smile users. So that the Supernova, like there's so many Supernova that still. Do you guys? I wonder if I still don't know if like Drake has to. Honestly, Drake. I know Hawkins is gonna end up like you can already see that he is like looking for a way out. Like he's gonna take the Straw Hat side just because it's the best option for him, because he doesn't want to like just live under Kaido's rule his entire life. Like it was just. So if he thinks the Straw Hat Heart Pirate Alliance can take down Kaido, like he's definitely gonna help. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other pirates that show up, or plenty of other beast pirates that show up for the Supernova to fight. I can't think of any super strong ones off top, because Basil is obviously extremely strong, and X-Drake, like, there's probably going to be more characters pop up that need to fight. Like, there's going to be more beast pirates to pop up that the supernovas can fight. That's what I'm trying to say. So that is kind of, as far as the main people, that's what I think is going to happen. I'm just brainstorming along here. I never come on here with a clear like what I'm going to talk about. I'm just trying to flow and have fun and practice like talking on camera for you guys, like for the channel. So, who has the time fruit now? That's what I want to know. Jesus Christ. Who fucking has that goddamn OP as fuck fruit? Can you imagine? Dude, you fucking know that there's gonna be somebody else that pops up that was sent into the future. It's not like fucking those few, like, it's not like Momonosuke, Kanemon, and them are the only fucking ones that were sent from the past. Like, that would be absurd. Like, in that moment they were, but I'm sure there was other points in time where there might even be somebody in the story right fucking now. There might even be someone in the story right now that we know very well that was sent from the past. That would be nuts, honestly. Damn. That's deep, bro. Like, I'd already thought about this, but now I'm really just thinking of all the characters that could have been fucking sent to the future. Like, as soon as I said that, it just, my gears just started fucking going. So, God, we gotta get Luffy out of that prison soon. I really hope Shanks or Dragon intervenes. I really hope they intervene. Like, since we know Luffy can't just fucking fight Kaido and that he's gonna have to win through some extreme, like, stipulation, why not have, before Luffy fights him, have Dragon or Shanks come in and just fucking throw down with Kaido? Would that not be so fucking hype? That would be so hype. God, that would be hype. I promise you, if that happens, the library, I will destroy my fucking backdrop. I will demolish my backdrop if Dragon just comes in and starts clashing with Kaido. Like, Jesus fuck. Alright, guys. That's the Mooncast for today. A lot of ranting. I'll try to hit you guys with another one of these soon. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.